Tonight, we're transforming instant noodles into a cheesy, saucy, Italian-inspired meal, ready in under 30 minutes. Forget the flavor packet, we're building layers of flavor with fresh veggies, a rich tomato sauce, eggs, and gooey cheese. It's a one-pan wonder, less cleanup, more comfort, and a dish that feels like a hug in a bowl. Whether you're a student or a busy parent, this recipe is your secret weapon for a quick, satisfying dinner. Let's get cooking and bring a taste of Italy to your kitchen, fast. Ready to transform your weeknight dinner into something truly special? Let's start with the basics for this Italian-inspired noodle night. First, you'll need 1 fresh onion. Yellow or white works best for a sweet, mellow flavor. Next, grab half a red bell pepper and half a yellow bell pepper. These add a pop of color and a subtle sweetness that makes the dish vibrant and delicious. Don't forget 2 ripe, juicy tomatoes. The fresher, the better, as they'll bring a natural tang and brightness to your sauce. Chop everything up and set it aside for later. Now, for the pantry staples, you'll want a generous tablespoon of rich tomato paste to deepen the flavor, and a good drizzle of olive oil for that classic Italian touch. Season with salt and freshly cracked black pepper to taste. For the noodles, pick up 2 packs of instant noodles, just the noodles though. Set those seasoning packets aside. We're making our own sauce from scratch, so you won't need them this time. To make your noodles extra creamy and satisfying, you'll need 2 eggs. Crack them into a bowl and whisk them up. Then, measure out about 150 grams of grated mozzarella cheese. The cheese will melt beautifully into the hot noodles, giving you that irresistible stretch and gooiness that everyone loves in a comforting pasta dish. And of course, you'll need some water straight from the tap. This will help cook the noodles and bring all the flavors together into a silky, luscious sauce. No fancy broths or stocks required. Just simple, everyday water does the trick. That's your complete shopping list. Simple, fresh, and easy to find at any grocery store or market. These ingredients come together quickly, making this recipe perfect for busy nights when you still want something homemade and delicious. With just these few items, you'll be able to whip up a meal that tastes like it came straight from a cozy Italian trattoria, right in your own kitchen. The flavors are bold, the textures are comforting, and the whole process is fun and easy. So, gather your ingredients, clear some space on your counter, and let's head to the kitchen to get started on your yummo noodle night adventure. Time to prep. Dice the onion, then cube the red and yellow bell peppers to match. Chop the tomatoes into small pieces, leave the seeds in for extra flavor. This colorful mix is the heart of our sauce, bringing sweetness, acidity, and freshness. Don't worry about perfect cuts. Just aim for even pieces so everything cooks together nicely. Place your chopped veggies in bowls for easy access. Mise en place makes cooking a breeze. With your veggies ready, you're prepped like a pro. Let's move to the stove. Begin by heating a large skillet over medium heat. Once the pan is warm, drizzle in a generous splash of olive oil, letting it shimmer and coat the bottom. Next, add the diced onion, listening for that satisfying sizzle as it hits the hot surface. The aroma of onion cooking in oil is the first sign that flavor is being built, layer by layer, right from the start. Sauté the onions, stirring occasionally until they turn soft and translucent, releasing their natural sweetness and filling your kitchen with a mouth-watering fragrance. Now, add the chopped bell peppers and juicy tomatoes. The vibrant colors and fresh scents come together, creating a beautiful medley in the pan. Stir the vegetables gently, allowing them to cook down. As the tomatoes begin to break apart, they release their juices, mingling with the onions and peppers. This mixture should simmer until the veggies are tender and the tomatoes have created a light, flavorful sauce. Now add a generous tablespoon of tomato paste. Stir it thoroughly into the vegetables, watching as the sauce deepens in both color and aroma. The tomato paste adds richness and a subtle tang, enhancing the overall depth of flavor in your sauce. Let the mixture cook for about a minute, giving the tomato paste time to caramelize. This step is crucial. It helps mellow out any raw tomato flavor and brings out a natural sweetness, making the sauce more complex and delicious. What you have now is a rich, aromatic veggie base, the very soul of our Italian-style sauce. It's packed with flavor, color, and the promise of a comforting meal. Finally, it's time to bring everything together. Add your cooked noodles to the skillet, tossing them gently with the sauce until every strand is coated. This is where all those layers of flavor unite, creating a dish that's both simple and deeply satisfying. Start by seasoning your veggie sauce with a generous pinch of salt and a few cracks of black pepper. This is where the flavor foundation begins, so don't be shy, taste as you go to get it just right. Next, pour in 100 ml of water. This helps the sauce loosen up and blend all those delicious flavors together, making it the perfect base for your noodles. Now, gently place the instant noodles right on top of the simmering sauce. Add another 100 ml of water, making sure the noodles are partially submerged. Cover the pan and let everything steam for about 3 minutes. This step allows the noodles to soften and start absorbing the flavors from the sauce, setting the stage for a truly comforting meal. As the noodles begin to soften, use a pair of tongs or chopsticks to gently break them apart. Mix them into the sauce so every strand gets coated. This is where the magic starts to happen. The noodles soak up all the savory goodness, becoming tender and flavorful. While the noodles are cooking, quickly beat 2 eggs in a bowl until they're smooth and slightly frothy. Pour the beaten eggs evenly over the noodles, then stir constantly for about 3 minutes. The eggs will gently cook and thicken, creating a luscious, creamy sauce that wraps around every noodle. The transformation is incredible. The eggs turn the sauce into a silky, rich coating that clings to each noodle, making every bite extra satisfying and comforting. This step is what truly elevates the dish, turning simple instant noodles into something that feels gourmet and indulgent, yet is so easy to make at home. As the noodles finish cooking, they soak up all the Italian-inspired flavors from the sauce and herbs, becoming perfectly tender and infused with taste. You're almost ready to serve. For the final touch, sprinkle a generous handful of grated cheese over the top. The cheese melts into the hot noodles, adding a creamy, savory finish that brings everything together. Enjoy your delicious creation. Sprinkle 150 grams of grated mozzarella over the noodles. Cover the skillet and let the cheese melt on low heat for about 3 minutes. When the cheese is bubbly and gooey, your dish is ready. Remove the lid and admire your cheesy, saucy masterpiece. Serve straight from the pan for that rustic, family-style feel. Every bite is creamy, comforting, and packed with Italian flavor. Enjoy your quick, delicious Italian noodle night.